Hello everybody and welcome back to some more block hunt, and today I kind of have actually got some stuff to talk about. So once we've actually gone hidden somewhere, I'm not too sure where we are going to hide. I'm going to hide here. Apparently there seems to be an anti-AFK thing now, so hopefully I don't accidentally get kicked from this. I'm not expecting too much to actually, you know, have the perfect run in this. This is just going to really just serve as background sort of gameplay whilst I'm talking about some main points. I have 3 main points that I've written down, and a few more which I'm probably going to, or may think of, like, during the thing. So the first... Oh god, I'm really lagging. Okay, so I'm probably going to die, as I said, over that, or, you know, I might get some good points. I am lagging for some reason, unfortunately. That may be due to Skype. Let me just turn off Skype a second. Skype is down. That hopefully has stopped using my any of my CPU. And any of my internet. But 3 main points I've got to talk about. The first one is Communicraft. As you may have seen on Wednesday, I did sort of a little teaser thing for it. Communicraft. Crap. Oh, I couldn't move out of the way. Communicraft is back up, it seems. Currently, we have a server, which is always good to have a server up. However, currently I am not fully decided on whether or not I'm actually going to start making videos on it yet. There are a couple of reasons for this. The first one being the fact that it is in 1.8. Well, yeah, it's in 1.8, so I still get a bit of lag on 1.8. I'm still getting lag on 1.7 for some reason. Normally, Pirate Island isn't too bad in terms of lag. I think someone exploded up here. That's why I thought that was that. So yeah, I'm waiting for Optifine, as well as I'm not 100% sure whether or not we are actually going to be keeping the map that we are currently on. So I don't want to like start on a map and then it just gets sort of changed halfway through. So that's one of those main reasons, and also the fact that lag is still prevalent for me, unfortunately. So yeah, it is coming up, but it's not like, you know, it's going to be like Monday, for example. It's not going to be like that quick. Actually, you never know. Optifine may be out by then, and then I think I'll make at least one video, and then sort of in that I can talk about sort of my plans for the map that we're going to be playing on. So that is quite good. Okay, so that's all that we got to talk about with Communicraft. It's up. As I have also said, or also wanted to say, I'm not sure about the modded server. I'm not too on like the forefront of the whole servers thing, and I kind of don't want to be at the forefront of the whole thing because it's not really my sort of thing. But you know, I don't know whether or not we're gonna have a modded server again. We may have a modded server, we may not. So that's really all we've got to talk about there. And speaking of modded, good segue there. We have 2 more points, and one of them is with Business Elite. On Wednesday there was supposed to be a Business Elite video. I didn't do it. I'm sorry for that, but I have had my reasoning why I can't do it. I kind of just can't think of ideas. I don't really know what to do, and all that sort of thing. All very fun. So for now, it's not exactly. It's not exactly going to be definitely gonna happen. It's not like, yeah, I'm not gonna like have it too quickly, I don't think. But I have basically fully updated to 1.7 with the whole thing, so I'm probably actually just gonna restart over in sort of a season 2 sort of thing. Because already the map we've gone through already has had a few changes, so it'd be nice to get a fully generated world. And luckily with that whole thing, I am able now, with what I'm doing, I've set it up with a server, so I am actually going to be able to run a server with all the mods on, so that, you know, it's kind of easier for me, CPU wise, on my computer to record it. And so far with my testing, it hasn't really dropped below 28, and 28 has really been on these brief moments of lag. So with all that, we should be fine. So just basically, I'm just hoping that I have the time to do that at some point. But yeah, I'm going to be kind of restarting most likely, because then I have all these updated mods that I can play around with. I may, you know, add a few like small mods every so often, sort of more utility sort of things rather than ones that generate ores, just sort of new little items that, you know, if I see them, think they can be a real use, and that'll be really good. And then, you know, that can be replacing the business elite we've currently got, and it'll be all fully updated and stuff. And we'll have all those nice things. Now we got 10,000 gems, and let's actually go on here and, you know, just wait until the next game, because that may be happening soon. But yeah, I'm able to run a server for it, so I can actually run world anchors pretty well and have everything run in the background, so I can just run that. And it makes my frame rate drop a lot less, it seems, with the amount of ore generations. I've also installed a mod called Opus, which allows sort of you can, it's basically like to check like entities and stuff. Like if a load of entities build up, for example, like there's a load of zombies holding eggs, for example, which can happen. You know, I can kill those entities, which is really useful. So I don't have to like find the source of the problem where it would normally be crashing my world, possibly. So that's really good, and it's just good to like try and maintain it, and also tells you like your ping and how many like seconds in a tick and all that sort of thing. So that is really good. That'll probably be coming in next week. I'm not sure if I'll do a Magicality on Wednesday, or if I'll do yeah, I'm not sure if I'll do Magicality or if I am going to go here, because it's the last place I went to. Magicality or Business Elite, so we'll just have to see. Probably going to be Magicality, so I can get quite a good episode of Business Elite Season 2, Episode 1 sort of thing going. Because hopefully I can do well with that. And then, final main point, unless I think of anything soon, I don't think I can use them yet, is the third mod pack I was on about. I was thinking, because I've made this Business Elite 1.7 version, it is extremely easy for me to be able to just add a few magic mods into the mix and just sort of resolve IDs and sort of stuff like that. I think actually 1.7 does it itself, which is really useful. Anyway, let's go. I think there's someone with... Yeah, I was gonna say, there's someone with like firing a crap ton of arrows. Ha! Okay. Yeah. Oh, he just quit because he died, and then like the guy who said it was kicked for suspicious movement, I think that may have been the guy that had that. Last time I actually played this, there was also a guy hacking, but unfortunately the footage... Well, I had problems with DxTory. One, my audio didn't record, which is why I'm having to record this again, and also sort of my settings got mucked up, and instead of recording at full size, it recorded at like 75% or something along those lines, which basically meant the quality was terrible, so I couldn't really use it. Plus I didn't have any voice or anything like that, so it is pretty much unusable. But yeah, I was thinking I can add some 1.7 magic mods to that, and I think that'll work out really nicely. And then we can just have that third mod pack going, and I can also, as easily as I set up the Business Elite 1.7 server, set up, you know, well, you shouldn't be there. As easily as I set up the 1.7, the Business Elite 1.7 server, I'll be able to just sort of add the magic mods I add to the server files and be done with it and have that up and running. So I'll also be able to run a server for that, meaning my frame rate will go up. And I'm going to see if I can get any magicality or a magicality server running just for the sake of frame rate again, because I can just run it on my laptop like I used to do with Tekkit, and it just helps frame rate out immensely, because you're just taking sort of the load off of the main computer, of the CPU and stuff. So yeah, I'm thinking of maybe releasing it, because as well the well, currently under Tekkit, or the Technic Launcher, it's named Zogog, sort of it's a name that I was like, oh, that won't be taken. Is basically what I thought of it. But I was thinking of maybe releasing the 1.7 of sort of my 1.7 version of Business Elite once I get that all compiled properly, because I haven't actually uploaded the modpack zip file properly to my Dropbox yet. But I was going to say, like, okay, you don't really be able to get through there normally if you were a block or a entity like that wasn't actually a chicken. I suppose that's the way you get in here. But yeah, because the reason I'm thinking this is because there was actually someone on one of my comments on a Business Elite episode where someone commented saying that they were no longer able to download Business Elite, and as I think previously said, it may have been in a like either a bit of footage that I didn't like use, or it might have just, you know, I might have just not said it. But currently, Business Elite is pretty much wiped off the Technic Launcher. Unless you already had it downloaded, you cannot download it currently. There is no way to do so. However, like, I already have it, so which is why I can do it. But it's like, that's why it's not updated in a while. So it is actually on the AT launcher, I found out, which is. Let's kill this guy. Oh, he's doing the whole jump thing as well. Yeah, it's on the AT launcher, but it's actually placed as a semi-private pack, meaning that as far as I know, I or anybody can download it. I know anybody, not I or. So basically, it seems like nobody can actually download it, or at least that's what I kind of get from it, considering I have no access to actually download it. The only download link on there is for the actual AT launcher. So I was thinking of actually just sort of updating, or just sort of it not really be like named Business Elite 2.0, just because that would kind of just be like, oh, I'm taking Business Elite. It would just kind of be like, here is sort of the tech mods. This is the really tech moddy one, and I just sort of, because I've actually added a few mods and also taken away a few mods. So I was just sorry, I zoned out because I was just confused why I actually had more frames per second than normal in this. But with Business Elite, the couple of things I was never actually really going to get into was mainly bees. Bees are something I tried to get into a while ago on the community mod server, never really did it pretty well. That's why I originally started the bees on Business Elite, and then because they are useful, but I just don't have the time. I don't have the patience, is what I should really say. I don't have the patience to go through them. They do take a lot of patience to do. So I kind of took forestry out from there, and I'm actually thinking of put forestry back in. And even if I do it in the future, it's not that bad because it really only uses like copper and silver and stuff, and that stuff is already in the ore dictionary anyway. There's an egg there. What? So you know, it's not too bad. I was gonna say, do I? So yeah, I can use. They're already in like ore dictionary for copper. So if I do add it in the future, it's not too much of a worry. The only thing that is a worry is probably beehives, but I can sort that out, I suppose, somehow. But I have also added a mod which in the original Business Elite they said they would never add, and that mod is Industrial Craft. Basically, their whole excuse for it, or reasoning for it, was basically that Mechanism pretty much adds pretty much exactly the same as what or as basically all the features that Industrial Craft does, basically. And I kind of thought, well, not all of them, especially in the newer versions. There are a lot more newer. Is this one? Oh, number one stacker. Okay. Or is that my stacker? I'm not sure. But yeah, I thought, you know, especially in the newer versions in 1.7, there's enough like difference that it's a good idea to choose it. So I've added that, and I think that's really the only one. I've added Jabba as well. I'm not sure any real other ones other than that, and Opus, but that's not really a like big mod. That's just more of a server maintenance sort of thing. But I think that's all. If I actually go through with it, and when I actually get on there, or I say if, I mean when, because I am definitely going to do it, because I don't want to stay on an outdated version for too much longer, even though I do get infinite power from water. So yeah, I just think when I get to it, I'm just sort of going to look through the mods. I think in the first episode, actually, I think what I'll do is in the first episode I'll sort of do the whole starting up thing, and I'll just sort of get the vanilla-y stuff done. And what I can do is sort of a pilot sort of thing. I can just sort of go through all the mods in the mod pack and just sort of be like, this is new, this is what came from the other thing, this is why I may have added it, or this is why I removed this, and sort of thing. I think that might be a good idea. But because I'm rambling now and not really doing much, I'm going to stop. All the other stuff will be mentioned in the actual videos, so the Communicraft stuff, a majority of that is probably going to be in the Communicraft episode when it eventually gets up. I haven't actually recorded it, but as I said, I'm waiting for the sort of all clear that that is the map that we're staying with. Also, until like this morning, I think, or like yesterday morning for you, the server was actually on peaceful, which is obviously not, I don't want to just record on peaceful because then there's not really much challenge to it. So yeah, that will come out when that happens. Business Elite will happen when it happens, and I'll go through everything in there. I'll do a pilot episode first, like probably next Friday, if I have the time. So what I'll do is I'll probably do a Magicality. I'll either do Magicality this Wednesday, or I'll do Business Elite 1.6, just sort of just go through that and try and do something on there, if I am able to actually record it, because the lag obviously. So I'll do that, and then I'll probably on the Friday do a sort of pilot episode, or sort of the talking through the mods of Business Elite 1.7. And I think I'll just call it Business Elite still, Business Elite Season 2, and I'll just place it. If anybody asks to for me to release it, I'll just name it under Zogog and just like rename the series to that, and just say like it's the sort of successor series 2 sort of thing to it. And then if I get that third mod pack up and running, as I said, I'll go and record some videos of that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry about my rambling, and sorry about me being so terrible at this game today. A lot of testing did go into this episode as well. Like, as I said, I didn't want exactly the best spot, and one of those reasons is I wanted to check whether or not Whaler actually sort of told you anything about the blocks. Like, if I looked at the block, this says oak leaves, but I was checking to see whether or not, if like I looked at like an actual player that was disguised as, for example, oak leaves, if it would say their name or if it would say oak leaves. But it seems like it doesn't actually have an effect until you actually kill them, where for a split second it seems like it actually comes up with their name and their health, which seems to be full. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Monday. Wait a sec, Monday? Sneaky Assassins Beta. I'll see you on Monday, where I may play some Sneaky Assassins Beta. Let's see if we can get on Sneaky Assassins. Is Sneaky Assassins here? Where's Sneaky Assassins? Or is that in the 1.8 version? I'll have to see, but you know, I'll see what I can play, and then I'll do the mod pack, and then I'll do that pilot episode of Business Elite. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you on Monday. Bye bye.